the dish that I make when I walk in the door at 5:30 or 6 o'clock and I've got no ideas, not one, right? I almost always have bacon in my fridge. I often have leftover rice, and sometimes I'll do this with brown rice too. And I always have eggs. I have a lot of farm eggs, right? So this is something I make for my kid. My son is 8. I know that he will eat it. I know he'll eat it, so I make it for him after school or for dinner or sometimes even for breakfast. On the weekends, a lot of times we'll have fried rice for breakfast. Bacon and eggs, you know. It works. Carbonara, bacon and eggs. All those dishes are breakfast. So my introduction to Chinese cooking came in about 1983 when we went to Fargo, North Dakota to the mall called West Acres, and my mom bought a Chinese cookbook. And in that book there were all kinds of Chinese American classics, and in her hands and in her kitchen they became her own. In most cases that meant adding a lot of bacon. Later on, after I cooked professionally in New York, I worked at a Chinese restaurant for a whole year. It was John George von Gerichten's 66. So it was kind of a high-end Chinese restaurant, a very high-end Chinese restaurant. And there I learned how to make fried rice the way that they made it. And so this bacon and egg fried rice is kind of a blend of those two influences. Fried rice, though, is a dish that just begs to be corrupted. It's kind of like hash, you know? There's no real canon for it. It's a dish that's meant to be made with scraps. So in my mom's kitchen, that was a lot of bacon. We always had bacon. My family is a 4th generation smokehouse and butcher in Piers. And so we had a lot of bacon on hand all the way through my childhood. That little bowl of bacon with the tiny bits, that's like pretty much describes my childhood.